Yeah.
because normally it's up there. Oh, hold on. Hey everyone, it's Karen Roberts from the Emerald Financial Group, and it's time for another version of Take a Minute Thursday. I know normally we do these and they're educational, but given everything that's going on with COVID-19, I decided to be educational about your health. So I invited a guest on with us today. Her name is Carmela Schiano, and she is a life coach, and I'm going to let her introduce herself and give you some pointers on how to survive everything that you're going through right now.
Great. Thank you, Karen. Pleasure and opportunity to be here. So for everyone out there, I'm a certified life coach, not a counselor, not a therapist, but also a wife and a mom and a sister and a daughter. So I share that with you because of the fact that many of you are now home, locked down, sheltered down, and many of you are stressed out. A lot of people I've been talking to and been calling me have anxiety issues. So some of them I can deal with because some of them are not where they need a therapist. So for all of you that are just the folks that are like, whoa, how am I going to get through this? Okay. So as a coach, I do coach many people on these issues of what we call healthcare, but mostly self-care. Just like in the airplane, if you don't take care of yourself first, and then you cannot take care of your child if you don't take care of yourself first. That's exactly what's happening here. So what I suggest is, first of all, get the people in your household. And people, I mean, whether it's your partner, your spouse, children, grandparents. Some houses have one person in it, and some houses I know right now, because people got stuck here, even in Florida, actually 2 and 3 families in one villa. So what I say is, first thing is important, communications. Setting boundaries. If you don't set boundaries, you're in trouble. So that's going to stress you out. And then if your mindset is gone, it'll attack your everything in your body, mind, and soul. That's what we do. So the thing is about communication. Set the ground rules. Have a team meeting. Call the family together and let them know everyone has a responsibility to keep boundaries, and also everybody has a responsibility to be accountable. Whether they're, trust me, I was a kindergarten teacher, whether they're 4 and 5 years old to as old as 90, like my dad, who's doing well. So set those boundaries, have the meetings. And then what I devised out of a $1 oak tag paper is you must have a schedule. This actually started as like sort of a joke. Like, I don't know if I can repeat this, but I think I can because they're not my client. But someone said, my husband wants me, and he didn't change or brush his teeth for 2 days. Well, forget that. Okay. Right? So in the schedule, you do Sunday to Saturday. And then in that schedule for each member, you can color code it. Put in 8 o'clock is meditation, 9 o'clock's breakfast, 9:15 exercises, 10 o'clock is, okay, let's get ready for school. Many children are doing homeschooling. Put that in the calendar. When is lunchtime? You must put breakfast, lunch, and dinner on a schedule. If you do not, you're going to be stressed out. And here's another tip. Do meal prepping with your family. Sit down and say, we need a schedule. When's hot dogs days? When's pizza day? When's macaroni day? And yes, it might be
Tuesday.
Yes, Taco Tuesday, exactly. So French fries Friday. So exactly. And you know what? It doesn't have to be boring. And you can do one day a week. It could be the Saturday or the Friday or whatever. Pick one day or the Wednesday. In my house, it was always the Wednesday. Potluck. Everybody make something, bring it in. Meaning bring it in right in your own house. So if you have structure, also, if you have structure, even with this time, most important, especially us ladies, you must give yourself private time. And here we go with boundaries again. Okay, Sunday night, 9 o'clock, leave me alone. I'm taking my bubble bath, and then asking your spouse or your partner, take care of those babies. That's my time. And making sure even your children know they're allowed to chill out, close their door. You're not going to be on their back.
Right.
But when it's time to do chores, it's time to do chores. So my other thing is that about respect. because what happens is if you don't have respect for each other at this time, you're going to be fighting, yelling, screaming. And then what happens? Your blood pressure is going to go up. You're going to go to the refrigerator, grab every chocolate, ice cream bar there is, candy, whatever it is, whatever you like. And for some people, it's actually the whole bag of pretzels. That's what I've been hearing, the whole bag of pretzels. So those things, communication, creating a board, a schedule board, and then team meetings, whatever way that works for you in whatever order, but get that done. Because right now it's like putting the army together. You're the captain, because usually it's the woman of the house. You're the captain. Get your army in place. Figure out who's going to be in charge. And what I love that I did this from the minute I was a preschool kindergarten teacher. I had a mixed class. So my children were different ages. In your household, if you have a 13-year-old and a 5-year-old, give that 13-year-old the responsibility of a big brother. Because someday that 13-year-old boy is going to be a father, and someday that 13-year-old girl is going to be a mother. And the craziest thing that just happened, I have a client, I can share this because no names. She had a daughter, all of a sudden wants to get pregnant and have a baby.
Oh my God.
Yes. So through my suggestion, I said, what do you have? You have a 2-year-old at home, right? I said, guess what? You know what her job is for 2 weeks straight? Take care of the little sister.
I love that.
Well, here we are 3 weeks later. This kid does not want to be a mother. So, okay. So I de-stressed her. The child, 13-year-old young lady, wants to be a child again, do board games, and set up fun time. In that schedule, game time, yard time, pool time, because you're allowed to be in your own pool, if you want, if you have one. And then the other thing is that I always say is, I'm in my apartment here, I made an obstacle course. So I walk around the chairs, walk around the tables. I also have the mat and a jump rope, as long as you don't have the neighbors downstairs complaining. Put in exercise time. It could be to
100%.
Music, you could play musical chairs, whatever, even as adults. So with those tidbits, I hope that helps you to think about, if you don't de-stress and if you don't give yourself private times and set boundaries, your high blood pressure is going to go higher, your sugar level is going to go higher, and your heart rate's going to go higher, and then we're in trouble.
Right.
So meditate
Right.
and de-stress, and we'll all get through this together.
That's awesome.
Any
I
questions?
love that.
Thank you.
Yeah, I love that because I live on a schedule, not only every day, but especially now. I still get up at the same time. I still work out in the morning. We still have meals when we're supposed to, go to bed when we're supposed to. I love that. I'm fortunate that my kids are out of the house. I can't even imagine had this happened 10 years ago and I had 4 kids running around. So thank you so much for all your help. We will have Carmela's information down below on the Facebook page. If you want to contact her, feel free to. If you want to contact us to get to Carmela, just let us know. So that's another edition of Take a Minute Thursday with Karen Roberts from the Emerald Financial Group. Please take a minute. This is going to go on for another couple of weeks. Follow what Carmela said. Thanks, everyone. Bye.